PSA, if you're a liar, a good liar, a manipulator, you're persuasive, you're good with talking to women when I mean like you're charming, you're charismatic with them, and you're influential in some way, some capacity, I say that you should wield it to the best ability as possible. Now, this doesn't apply to every single person because I'm not telling you to be crazy, chaotic, and do all these things. When I was in high school, I had one girlfriend, it was long distance at the time. And then I had another woman that I was messing with. And, I was lying to both of them until I got caught. Everybody in the school where I was going to, everybody was frowning upon me, calling me names. Like, how everybody's like, oh, you're a bad person. And then you got people from the long distance on social media calling me out my name, going crazy. So I was getting outed publicly and in person. I'm bringing this up because I thought I was able to cover it all up. I'm lying and shit like that. At the end of the day, you're going to face the consequences that you're going to have to with whatever you're wielding. Because let's also look at this a little bit deeper. When you are good at manipulating, lying and stuff like that, you have a certain type of power that just needs to be directed into something that benefits you in a positive way. Because, everybody does have their side to choose, but the more that you do it negatively, the more that you face harsher consequences. Once you do it more positive, you won't face consequences. You then start to face challenges. You start to okay, I see I'm doing this and I'm getting challenged. How am I going to be able to direct my energy into use? If you're a salesman, right? If you're good at lying, get into salesman, okay? And if you're good at sweet talking with women, still get into salesman, but maybe get into other departments, other stuff. Maybe even have become a woman's gigolo. Get into one of them hotlines and shit. You know what I mean? Like, women love that shit. They love to hear it. Or erotic poetry. Or get into the places where they can hear your voice, do that ASMR shit. There's so many bags you can really get into it that can influence positively. Now, the reason why I say use it to your best ability, because again, everybody they got to figure their own way out through their own power in a mess. I find that with a lot of people, because I do coaching on my end. I'm a coach, by the way. A lot of people, they don't like to be told what to do. And we have that in common. But there comes a point to where you want to be a student of life and of yourself that you figure out, okay, I don't know all the answers and I need someone to help me guide me through this power. Because everybody possesses power. Everybody has different ways of displaying their power. There's many groups of certain people. Like you got the liars, the good liars, the people who are good at persuading. You got the people that are, they take physical action, who is more, I'm going to make the action happen and I'm good with that. Like everybody possesses their own unique group of powers and shit when it comes to it. The only thing that you need to learn is how to direct it and how to get to that point. This is how you know if you're aligned with your power. When you're aligned with your power, positive outcomes come out of it and you start to become more creative with it. When you're not aligned with your power, you face consequences. Like go out there and just explore in the world. Because if you don't do that and you don't face the power that you possess or what comes with it, consequences wise, you will never be in alignment, nor will you be able to truly balance who yourself are as an individual and your power. You see, even something as far as controlling, and you're good at controlling women and they're feeding off of the words that you give them, or the selling the dream shit like I was saying before, that's possessing a certain power. You have the skill of persuasion, but you're putting it in negative situations. Oh man, she's leaving me, she cheated me. Oh yeah, she's just doing this. We have so many fights in our relationships. We have so many Well, why do you think, bro? Look where you're directing your energy towards that. So that's just a PSA for this. Whatever influence you have in any capacity, use it. Find your way through it. Face the consequences. Don't be afraid to just do something. And again, I'm not pointing you in the direction to be a bad person. I actually encourage you to use it for your positive benefit. I just know how a lot of you guys work. So, have fun with it. And if you got any questions that be like, man, how do I learn how to use my communication skills? Or how do I learn how to use my jealousy energy? Because, guys get jealous on the energy, but the jealousy energy is really just a drive for admiration to put back into yourself. You see, this should be spiritual. But this is what I'm telling you. Go out there and explore the world. Go figure that thing out. and come back and let me know if you got any questions. I'm out this thing, man. Peace.